Hello and welcome once again to the Forward Compatible Podcast. This is episode 47 for December 30th, 2012. My name's Tony and I'm joined as always by my fellow podcaster Mark.
Yep.
Just Mark.
Jason's dead.
Jason, you guys thought we were lying last week. We told you he died. He's dead.
He's dead. He's sick.
Yeah, he's sick.
Dead.
And dead. Dead and sick.
Deadly sick.
Yes.
I think he has the plague. Bubonic plague.
So he couldn't make it. As like last week, we're on our backup microphone because we didn't want to drive all the way to Jason's.
Oh, it still sounds sexy.
It didn't sound too bad.
No,
it sounded good.
It's a microphone.
Yeah.
It does some things and,
Picks
records.
up some sounds and whatnots. So again, we're not going to be able to get to the tournament again. It's all Jason's fault. Blame Jason.
Everybody hate him.
Jason's fault. So it'll probably
blame Jason for the world not ending.
It's all Jason's fault. Jason made the Mayans look like idiots.
I don't fit in my one pair of pants anymore.
Jason's fault.
He brought me food that one day.
He's making you gain weight.
Yeah, get me Coke.
Right? It's just Jason's fault.
Jason's fault.
I think Hostess went out of business because of Jason.
Of him? Hey, did you see he does have like 3 boxes worth of Twinkies now valued at about $120?
Does he really?
They're going for about about $40 a box right now. No, crazy. I don't know. I'm making it up right now.
Oh, I thought he really had like an extra stockpile.
No.
At his place.
He might. He is a son of a bitch.
Yeah. So anyway, how was your Christmas, good sir?
It was quite good. I had gotten Far Cry 3, which was quite exciting, and Max Payne and Spec Ops actually.
Oh yeah. So now, did you play Spec Ops before, or are you finally getting around to it?
No, this is my first experience with it.
Okay. I try to do as you wish, but I would try to knock that out before our Game of the Year talk because it's a good one. It's a good one.
I enjoy it so.
I don't think it's the best game all year, but it's definitely
considerable.
Yeah, it deserves a nod, and you should play through it beforehand. Yeah. What else you get? Anything cool?
That was about it. Got a new coat. How I Met Your Mother DVDs.
Nice.
I haven't bought DVDs in a long time. I haven't gotten DVDs in a long time because I started, digitally getting them.
No.
But it's a show I thought I would probably watch eventually at some point again.
Fucking hey.
Yeah.
As for myself, I didn't get too much video game stuff. I got like a lot of clothes and whatnot, but the cool stuff I got, my little brother actually got me a humidor for my cigars. They keep cigars fresh.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd smoke an occasional cigar, and before I used to have to, you have to run to the store and buy one to smoke it, and you'd have to pretty much have it that day or the next day, or it'd kind of go bad.
So this kind of keeps.
And now this, keeps like 15 or 20 of them fresh for a few months. You don't have to like always run back and forth and whatnot.
Nice, awesome.
And I also got a personal 1-cup coffee maker. I think it's called a Keurig.
Yeah, Keurigs. Yeah, those are like the big ones out there right now.
Yeah, because I drink a lot of coffee. You know that, and I fucking.
If you actually want to, those things are pretty costly, I guess. After a while, one of the new things I saw is actually you can basically buy the K cup.
My brother threw that in there with her, and you can throw folders and shit in there.
Yeah, where you can do like any coffee you have laying out, you just pack it yourself, and then
Yeah, he got me a bunch of starter flavors and all this other stuff. So I made out like a bandit.
Come over for coffee.
Fucking hey, dude. We only can make 1 cup at a time, but you should totally do it.
Yeah. Like have a whole family in the mornings.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, I'm by myself, so it's like there's no sense in making 8 or 12 cups or whatever. Yeah. So I always kind of wanted something like this. So this is working out.
That's pretty good. How much does that cost?
It's working out swimmingly. I don't know. I think they're about $100, but I have no idea.
Bad, I guess.
They're awesome, and they're instant because you leave the water in there.
Yeah.
And since it's pretty much always plugged in, it's like in 30 seconds you have a cup of coffee, so you don't even have to wait.
We
do
the exact same thing, but it does tea.
Yeah. This does everything. This does tea too.
Yeah.
You can make your own homemade tea and everything on this thing. It's fucking crazy.
It's delicious.
You just got to bite the right flavor thingies.
Yeah.
As you can see, this is a video game pie.
It's going on.
Besides that, clothes and fucking shit like that. I got some gift cards and whatnot.
I actually forgot I did get XCOM again. Well, not again, but I rented it from work, and then someone bought it for me. So that was my other game as well.
Nice. So, fucking A. I guess we could hop into our weekly roundtable and catch everybody up on what we've been playing since the last time we all spoke.
Well, before you came, I probably played for 2 or 3 hours. I did Far Cry 3.
How you liking it so far?
I'm digging it. The gunplay in it is actually really good. Like the actual shoot, everything feels very on about it. Like the shooting mechanics, everything about it. I played that. I do like it. Story's cool. Yeah, I remember we had talked about it like a few weeks ago. Everyone says like the trippy missions that in there are ridiculous. They are pretty ridiculously cool. I think they like the first 2 hours of the game. They give you one of them. Alongside of that, I did a little bit of XCOM. I'm trying a hardcore run of it. That thing's pretty brutal sometimes. It's ridiculous. On top of that, I actually got into NHL 13, the Ultimate Team, like the card trading thing. Only thing with that is I really wish they had some kind of season mode with it. It'd be so much cooler. But anyway, did a little bit of that. I did Max Payne. I don't know. I like Max Payne when you actually are playing it. I think the cutscenes are trying to get to me. Like some of the cutscenes, they hide the load screens behind them. It's ridiculous. Sometimes they have like a 10-minute cutscene. Like I was playing it on Christmas, and my family's calling me out. I'm like, 1 second, I can't even exit, because like you hit start and just resume. That's all you can do. So literally, that was getting me a little bit of how long the cutscenes are, I guess. Then next day, I went to Spec Ops. I absolutely love Spec Ops. Actually, I actually do really like the actual, basically almost everything about it so far. I haven't really found too many bugs, I guess. Only thing is I don't really care. I don't even think they need like a melee button.
Well, they may have patched it by now. I played it so long ago. I played it when it first came out, and to me, I don't know if you guys remember that first day. I was like, it's excellent, it's amazing, it's one of the I actually what I said was it's broken. It's like I was finding so many problems, and I listed all the shit that was wrong with it. But I'm like, dude, it's seriously still one of the best games I ever played. I love that game.
It's really good. I do like the third person, like the characters. Like I remember reading a review right off the bat. I don't remember what website it was when it first came out, saying that all the characters are very generic and everything. I don't think that at all. Like you have your character seems awesome. The Yocto, the typical Joker guy, and then like the sergeant or whoever's trying to keep him in line. Really like so far the three guys that I've met. I just got to the part where you just find the CIA operative.
Okay.
Yeah, so, but I don't know, probably chapter 6 maybe I'm on.
Well, yeah, because the first couple chapters, I remember I was kind of like, what the fuck is this? Because somebody highly recommended it to me. And as I was playing it, the first like half hour, I wasn't really into it. I was like, this is kind of weird. Whatever, I'll keep going.
I didn't like the first half hour.
If you like the first, it just gets better and better and better.
I remember you saying that you didn't care for like first hour of the game, basically.
But then it makes sense later on what they were doing. Yeah. So it all like ties in a little later in life.
Yeah, no, it is very like story wise. You're confused about what's going on, which I like because you discover as you keep going on and on.
Yes.
And then it keeps getting more messed up and more messed up along the way. Very very good story for it so far. And like I said, I got into a lot of shooters for Christmas, and that one's I like that one a lot better than Max Payne. I know Max Payne got reviewed highly higher than that, but I still enjoy it way better so far.
Max Payne was really cool from what I played, but it got old really quick.
That's where I'm at right now.
It's just like, dude, it's the same thing. Okay, I get it. You're a drunk bodyguard. Okay.
Yeah.
You're disgruntled about life. Yeah. It's like, can we do something different now? And after 3 or 4 hours, the same thing. Where you're just like, I'm a pissed off drunk bodyguard. It's like, dude, okay, dude,
killing everything.
I'm fine, man.
I'm not engaged in the story. I guess
that's the
problem. And like the way they tell it is cool because they do it through this like half comic book style of it looks like it's on a comic book page sometimes where it actually like says what he does like the Ford commercials where like they used to say what the announcer on TV is actually saying. Yeah. That thing's cool, but literally the story and it's just when it's so heavily story driven, like I said, there's like 10-minute cutscenes. It's not keeping my attention at all during those cutscenes.
No.
I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna go look on the computer for a few minutes, and then hopefully I'll be shooting something again. Shooting everything like that is great. It just in between that isn't.
And mechanically, it's a sound game. I didn't get that into it either. I agree. It was okay. It was just
Yeah.
I don't know.
Great mechanics, uninteresting story to me.
Fucking A.
Yeah. What were we talking about?
what we were playing this week.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Were you pretty much done?
Oh, I did Forza 4.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I actually got
jump back into that bitch?
Yeah, I did. I think you're actually my brother-in-law wants to get into our car club. I think you have to accept it because you're in charge.
I'm in charge?
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
Who knew?
Yeah. Well, I knew. I just forgot.
No, okay.
Yeah, I'll accept it. That's fine.
No, okay, cool. So I did a few races with him actually on Christmas. Me and him were playing Forza. That was kind of fun. Yeah. Showing me off his cars and stuff. He loves the marketplace. They, paint setups, all that shit. He loves that.
That's a good game. I haven't popped it in so long because I was concentrating on Horizon, but yeah, now I'm pretty much done with Horizon. And Horizon has less replayability.
Yeah, I figured.
once it's beaten, it's kind of beaten. Whereas Forza, you could keep kind of.
Yeah, there's still cars you need.
So, as for myself, I actually did do a little Forza Horizon. Not much, but a smidge. I actually spent a majority of my week playing not good games. I realized, I mentioned this last week, I saw how close I was to actually hitting my goal of 40,000 before the new year.
How close are you now?
39 and some change. I'm like right there.
39,000? Mm-hmm. You have a day left.
I know. It's gonna be right down to the fucking wire.
So basically, when you go home tonight till New Year's, you're playing.
Well, I got till about 4 or 5 p.m. tomorrow because I have to leave for work, huh?
That's not gonna happen.
Oh, it ain't gonna happen. You calling me out?
I'm calling you out, ain't it? You need like 4,000 experience or 4,000?
No, less than 1,000.
Oh, you're at like 390.
No, I've 39,000 and some change.
Oh, I thought
I just want to hit 40,000. I need less than 1,000.
Oh, you need less than 1,000. Oh, okay.
I think I can do it.
That explains it a little bit better than that. So, okay, I thought you were like that far away. So I'm like, no, Tony needs to give up.
No, that wasn't gonna happen. No, I'm less than 1,000 away. Yeah. So,
what were you gonna pick up, or have you picked up already?
No, I'm gonna have to do some cleanup on some other games. That's the problem. That's what's gonna make it so hard.
Do you have some?
I played some not so good games, but
what did you do?
They gave me some easy points, like Fight Night Round 3 and stuff.
Round 3 was fun.
It's a good game,
yeah, it is.
And it's really long. I think it took me about like
6-8 hours, maybe.
Yeah, but I mean, you get you get the 1,000 points.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it took me longer than 6 hours, but yeah.
Yeah, it's like 6 to 8 hours.
Yeah.
So.
But I mean, I was doing some stuff like that. I did a little bit on my PS3. I played some fun games, but nothing too crazy. Nothing new that I haven't been playing.
I got nothing. I don't think.
The one thing I did play, which is what I'm going to actually start tonight and hopefully beat the game by tomorrow, is I borrowed Dishonored from Mark. And I played it for 20 minutes, and then I put it down. And
so you can use that?
Well, yeah, but that'll probably only get me 400 or 500 points from beating the game.
Yeah, something like that.
And then I'll be doing some cleanup from the other 400 or 500 points.
I mean, I have Ghost Recon, and Ghost Recon I don't think it was that good. Yeah, Ghost Recon definitely not. Rainbow Six or any of the Splinter Cells. I know.
Easy thousands? Not really, right?
A few hundred points easy.
Yeah. So anyway, it's going to be really close.
I don't know.
So, I have Mass Effect 3. I just don't care.
Yeah, you're screwed, sir. You're screwed.
It's over.
Look at King Kong.
I can't find it. It's nowhere in the district.
Disgust me, sir. You disgust me.
Anyway, so it's gonna be really close. I'll probably end up failing, but I'll be ridiculously close, hundreds of points away.
You're gonna be like Adrian Peterson with his 9 yards.
Well, I could have cheated because fucking whatchamacallit, Walking Dead was on sale yesterday.
The first episode was free.
Yeah, but 2 through 5, were only $10. I could have just bought them. That's 1,000 right there.
You haven't played them all?
I played it on PS3. I platinumed that bitch.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to play that game again because I enjoyed it so much the way it
ended for you.
Yeah, I don't want to see that game again.
I'm excited for season 2.
So yeah, me too. I don't want to ruin any of my impressions from that game. I just kind of want to walk away from it.
I agree.
Besides that, yeah, I really didn't do too much. I kind of played a few games on the PS3. Nothing like that I haven't been playing, whatever. The only really new game I played was Dishonored.
Yeah.
So, kind of a boring week. I just kind of been trying to get some achievements. I've been whoring it out this week, so. Yeah, it's been my life. And a lot of work. Like, a lot of work. Yeah.
Yeah, holiday's over for me. I'm back to working twice a week.
This is my last week. We
Yeah, you probably had the different.
Well, we got
A, B, C, D thing. You're probably like B or A or something.
Yeah, we get
them all.
Yeah, that was the thing.
So we were done like the day after Christmas.
Yeah, it's like
we were done after that.
No, we're still getting a boatload of hours over there. So this is my last week of fun.
Open close tomorrow because we're only up until 6, and then I'm going to Madison.
Nice.
Yeah.
How long have we gone for?
I'll be coming back next day.
Oh.
Yeah. Nothing too special. But just for New Year's. Be fun.
Yeah, I got to work New Year's and then Thursday, Friday at GameStop. And then the following week, I'll be back to normal where it's just Saturday at the club, Monday at GameStop, done. Anyway, should we...
News?
News.
If you haven't realized, it was Christmas this week.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm reaching for stories because everyone was on vacation on major websites, all the developers. So
it's bad this week.
A few things came out, but maybe one of them might be even cool. I don't know. First one, Minecraft alone on Christmas sold 453,000 copies to add to its like 17.5 million sold overall this month, or like release to date. Yeah. So yeah, they're almost at 18 million, if not already.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking crazy how much that game has sold.
Was it on sale on Christmas, or was it just?
No, that was in China. It sold 500,000 almost. I was just reading that on the way here, unless I read it wrong.
This was just Minecraft from let's see. Bringing back the story. I was pretty sure it was just. No, this is just for everything else, I think. Let's see. He just says he just sold that many copies on Christmas Day.
Oh, good for them.
Yeah, so.
Fucking me. I don't think he was even on sale. I think people just... You know what? I sold a ridiculous amount of them at my place.
Yeah, me too, with the little...
People just came up to get those little cards.
Yeah, because we got them in, finally.
Yeah.
It took long enough. Stupid Illinois and their laws.
Was that what it was?
Yeah. Because for PC... Because it's only PC edition.
Yeah, I know.
The card. But before that, I never looked into it, but there's a law that if you go to the Minecraft.net website and you try to buy it, and then once you put your credit card in front of it, it'll realize you're in Illinois, and it'll actually deny you. It won't like decline you, but it'll actually come up with something saying, because of this, and this, we can't sell it to you.
Yeah, it's fucking lame.
Stupid.
It's really lame.
Yeah. Anywho, well, good job, Minecraft. Tomb Raider is getting multiplayer. What do you think about that?
It doesn't need it. It's welcome to the world of BioShock and Mass Effect and fucking probably God of War.
Mass Effect did good, though.
I'm not saying they did a poor job. Even Uncharted never needed either. They did a fine job with it. They're gonna be ghost towns. Like people play them for a few months and then everybody's gonna move on.
The only reason I think cares. The Mass Effect one keeps up is because I thought that would die out instantly because of it's just horde based. That one is because it ties to single player still.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this one, I don't know. I see it being a little bit relevant for a while, but I hate this because if the campaign could even been 1 hour longer, and you could have avoided multiplayer with that team, I would have been happier with the 1 more hour of campaign. You don't fucking need multiplayer.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know, but whatever. There's got to be the problem is it's even worse now, if you ask me, with tacking on, because not only hey, look who's calling.
Oh,
should we take
take a pause?
I was gonna say, and we're back. Hopefully that was a smooth transition.
Probably not.
Probably not. Yeah. Jason just called.
Say he was dead.
Now what the fuck was I talking about? I was talking about Tomb Raider multiplayer.
It doesn't need it. That's gonna die because it's.
Oh, okay. I remember. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. See, before they were doing it so their game wouldn't get traded in right away.
Mm-hmm.
That's why people started adding a lot of multiplayer. Then they started. Now there's like this thing where it's like not only that, because they don't want people like me to tear through it in a week and return it, because then people keep buying the used copies, so then new ones.
Yeah.
Then they started doing the so many map packs to keep people engaged, and then they did the season passes. So now there's got to be a reason for them to sell you 4 or 5 map packs. So they have to throw multiplayer into all these fucking games. It's becoming bothersome. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. Tomb Raider has not been a multiplayer game at all, as
ever.
Far as I know. Yeah.
There was that one co-op game that wasn't It wasn't a true Tomb Raider game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with it, just co-op. I mean, that's still just story with one other friend. That's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is not okay by me.
Yeah, like I said, I'd much rather have another extra hour or two of story.
I would too.
So, whatever. I'm still gonna get the game. This isn't like gonna shun me away from getting it. It's just
me either.
It's
I'll try it.
I'll tell you right here now, unless it's single player content, I'm not buying any of the map packs.
Me too. Yeah, I mean, I would much rather have, instead of doing multiplayer, give me a season pass of all single player content.
I'm running out of patience with these things, because like I have my list of 5 or 6 games I'm getting, and that's really it. I'm done with this generation.
Did you, by happen to did you end up getting the Borderlands Season Pass since we're talking about it? No, even though it was on sale?
You know what? I was looking at it, and it wasn't that cheap. It was only 25% off, and I'm like, they'll do this again. I thought it was going to be 50% off.
Yeah.
And I know it's a cardinal sin to say something like that, because we're big supporters of Borderlands. I know a lot of our fans love Borderlands 2. I'm just not that into Borderlands 2. I liked Borderlands 1's a lot better.
I like the story better in 2, of course, because there wasn't.
Yeah, there's actual story.
But I'm at this part in Borderlands 2, which is why I haven't gone back to it. Is I'm in this. I don't know. It's because I was like with other people or whatever. But I'm in this one like grind where I have to knock out a level, or I have to get somebody in there to help me because I'm too low level, do all my quests, and I really just don't have any urge to grind out a level in that game. I
just don't care. I just don't care. It was a fun game. I beat it. It just doesn't have that same replay appeal to me where I want to sit there and keep going, and I don't see a point because I'll buy all that DLC and then what? I won't play it. Mm-hmm. It's like there's other games that I need to experience.
Yeah.
Especially for not only for you guys but for me too at the same time. I'd rather experience as many games as possible to talk to you guys about as many things as possible as opposed to just knowing about one game very, very well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't care if I'm missing one little obscure thing from one map pack on Borderlands 2 if it means I get to play an extra 3 games throughout the year.
Yeah. I'm going to keep it just because I did buy the Season Pass, and I'm going to eventually go and beat it, but...
I'll probably eventually go and do it, too. That's what I was kind of getting at a few minutes ago. I got these 5 or 6 games I still want to buy, like Tomb Raider, South Park, whatchamacallit?
I got my Splinter Cell.
Bioshock.
Bioshock is another one.
Sly Cooper 4, and like another game or two. And I can't even think what they are right now off the top of my head. That's literally it. I'm done. Because
you doing Grand Theft Auto?
No. I know the next generation is coming out next year, even though people are denying it still.
Yeah.
I fucking know it. And what I want to spend the rest of my time with, say all these games come out by March or April, from April until the new console comes out, I really need to go and do some cleanup. I need to finish some stuff up on Red Dead Redemption, which I loved a whole bunch. I want to go beat some Bioshock 2 DLC that I've always wanted to play.
Yeah.
I still need to beat Batman Arkham Asylum. Because then what's going to happen is stuff like, I haven't finished Skyward Sword yet. Still.
Yeah.
And like, if I was to get the Wii U, it'd be hard to go back and play the old games. And I know that's what's going to happen when the 720 launches.
Yeah.
You'll be like, oh yeah, I'll go back and play them. You really won't.
That's
you
where
won't.
I'm at with, Gears 3, I'm on the final boss battle, and Batman, I don't even remember where I'm at. I still didn't beat Batman.
I want to restart Batman because I was like 2 or 3 hours in. I'd rather just restart it and replay it because it was an excellent game.
Yeah,
I just got sidetracked.
Yeah, me too.
And I still want to go finish Skyrim. And it's just, that's what I want to do those last 5 or 6 months before the console comes out. The games I own, I just want to finally knock them out.
Yeah.
Because I've had this back catalog that I've been talking about forever, and it's always there. You knock a game or two out, but you add a game or two. And it just, at one point, I need to stop buying, finish it off, and be done with it, and get ready for a clean start on the new console.
I agree.
So that's why I'm almost done with this shit. And the last thing I need is more DLC to fucking bog me down even further with more crap that I have to beat.
Yeah.
That's just my personal thing. I don't know.
I kind of agree. So next story. Tidolf, he is the kind of like the lead over at I think it's Hammerhead, who's doing the Warzy. He came out this week and actually apologized, saying how he wasn't listening to the user base.
Wait, I'm getting them confused. Is Warzy the good one or the bad one?
One.
And Daisy's the good one.
Yeah, it's not a good... it's still... They're both crappy games, in my opinion. But
one
Warzy is the one that's a direct copy.
That's the one that totally dicked everybody. Okay.
Basically that's the one that dicked everybody. He basically said he got caught up in the moment of they had like 700,000 people playing it already, and I guess he just kind of like he wanted to go from indie to larger team instantly, and I don't know. He had a bunch of reasons behind it, not why he's been. He says he's gonna kind of go back and try and listen to the the outrages and yada yada. So at least he finally realized that he's doing wrong, I guess. So it's something.
Yeah, I don't know. We talked about this a lot last week. It's fucking. It's giving me a headache at this point.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if I care anymore.
I don't really care either. Even though he's apologized. Total Biscuit has spoken.
Yeah. It's a slow news week.
Yeah. Next one.
This is my save that one for last. That's my favorite news story of the week.
Hey, we'll do the crappiest story of the week. January 29th, the first map pack is rumored for Blops 2, which is Revolution.
Yep, pretty standard. I was waiting for the first one. I can't believe it took them this long, because they got to release 4 before they announced Modern Warfare 4.
Yeah. Did they do this one too?
What happened?
Did they actually release the fourth one before they announced Black Ops 2? I can't remember.
No, it got leaked.
Yeah. Okay.
This one will get leaked too. Whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
It might not be Modern Warfare 4, but whatever the fuck it is, it'll be leaked before all the map packs are out.
Yeah.
And this map pack, it's the first of 4. I already know that because of the season pass.
Yeah.
Season pass indicates you get 4 of them. $15 a piece. It's pretty standard. It'll be 4 maps plus a 5th one, which will act as the zombie map. Yeah. This will probably be the one and only I get.
Really?
Depending on how they do. Because I'll buy this map pack just to see how the zombies are.
See what they change up.
But if it sucks, they will lose me for the duration of this game. I will not buy, even if a zombie map comes out every single time. If this one's, they will. But if the first one sucks, it's just I'm done with them because they just, from what made it so cool in World at War, they like screwed themselves, and I don't like it as much, and it's gotten worse and worse and further from what it was supposed to be, and I really lost all faith in them. They're probably going to screw this one up too, but I just need the satisfaction of seeing it for myself. And then when this one sucks, I'll probably be done with Call of Duty Zombies. I'd rather just go play the old maps, which are a lot more fun.
Right on.
For me. Yes.
I don't care enough about this anyway.
Yeah, no, naturally.
Number 1 story of the week. 3DS porn.
Woohoo!
Basically, I know this is actually funny enough. This actually got explained to me by my store manager. This one guy apparently had bought a brand new 3DS, took some nudies, factory sealed it again, and then returned it. So when someone else bought it, they got porn, and it was, of course, to a little kid or something who bought it and opened it. And
see, I didn't think that's what happened. That just sounds like...
that's one of the stories that actually came out of this.
That's what sounds like what the GameStop is saying happened, so they don't look as bad. I heard it just slipped through quality control.
They probably did.
And we sold it.
Yeah, they probably did. They probably returned it as it was open, and they didn't check it, and they're just like, "Oh, I don't like it."
Looks good, fuck it.
I would assume that's probably what happened, because I had heard it was factory resealed, but or like he made it seem like it was perfect. At least I'm not sure if he factory sealed it or it was just it looked perfectly fine or whatnot. So,
yeah,
maybe he just put a sticker on it, like like the circle sticker, whatever.
Apparently, then GameStop right away issued the whole family as an apology, new 3DSs, games, gift cards, all this stuff, just to try to nip it in the butt, which, of course, they're trying to save their own ass now. I don't really care. It's pretty funny.
I do.
I mean, it didn't happen at my store, so I don't care.
I had actually sold one a long time ago. There was the exact same thing. I didn't wipe the memory.
Yeah.
I was still a GA, though, so it didn't matter. Because, just like, oh, he's a GA. And then I heard about it. Like,
stupid GA mistakes.
Yeah, so I heard about it getting returned in Indiana, and then they called the store saying that. And then, my manager's like, oh, okay. That's the end of it.
As long as it didn't blow up.
Then I found out that it happened, 6 months later or whatever. Because, like, oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you. Like, that's just, we don't care.
By the way, if nobody made a big deal.
A funny story?
Yeah, if nobody made a big deal about it, I mean, why would they care to you? But this obviously got blown up. So GameStop's got to,
Yeah, you complain to the right people, and it gets fixed with,
Yeah. So, I thought that was pretty funny. That's actually my favorite story.
I mean, it happens. It really does. I'm sure there's hundreds of cases of this,
Oh, yeah.
It's not common. I mean, it is common. It's not like a first kind of thing. Anywho, news. Gmail.
It's time for email. Pretty weak week.
That's just to go along with everything else.
Yeah, pretty weak.
Pretty Call of Duty.
Pretty weak on the questions. We only got one question in. We're skipping the tournament, obviously, because Jason's not here.
Dead.
Jason's dead. He's so dead. One question. Who asked this?
This was Epic Beast.
Epic Beast, because we didn't transfer that over. We getting a little confirmation.
No, it is him.
It's Epic Beast. Okay, it's a two-parter. Your face is a two-parter.
Damn it! It's every time.
It's whatchamacallit. Yeah, right. It's just it's him. Okay. First part, did we beat Halo 4? Mark?
No, not yet.
I did. And if so, did you hate the ending, or do you think the next Halo game will still be good because of that ending. Okay.
Not applicable.
Here's the yeah, Mark can't answer this. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I have hints.
I'm trying to find a way to dance around this without spoiling it, because it hasn't been long enough. Okay, let me take this opportunity real quick to talk about what I want to do. You know what? That's going to be our topic of the week anyway, so I'll bring it up then.
Gmail and
no, I was going to say
okay.
I was going to say the explanation that I was about to go into. I'm like, I'll bring it up during the topic of the week then instead. I think the next Halo game, it'll still be good with that ending. It'll just be interesting to see how they write around it. But in my opinion, I'm trying to dance around this, so I hope you get what I'm hinting at here. I think the writers will find a way to get out of what they did at the end.
I agree.
Oh, do you know what happens?
It's not that hard. I knew, they hint it in the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
I'm usually a smarter person than most, so
yeah.
I've connected the dots already. I'm used to this kind of stupid stuff.
Well, see, when I was playing it, I know they were hinting at it the whole game, but I'm like, there's no way they're gonna let this happen. They'll find something out at the end that'll work it all out.
They even offer like a solution for it. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, that's it.
Yeah,
that's it.
But so I think there'll be something in the opening cutscenes that explain in Halo 5 how they're going to get out of this, or how they're going to what have you. I hope that makes sense, because I don't want to spoil anything for anybody who's in the middle of it or who hasn't played Halo 4. It's only been out for a month and a half.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we can't be spoiling the game yet.
Eventually we will.
Yeah, so that'll do it. That'll do it for Gmail.
Topic of the week.
Yeah. Topic of the week. And we're cruising right along here. I actually wanted to do 2 mini topic of the week.
Oh, you son of a bitch. All right, go on.
Because one's only going to last like 5 minutes, and one will be the true topic of the week.
Okay.
The first one I wanted to kind of bring up, we'll knock it out as the holiday sales, or what I feel have been quite lackluster thus far.
You mean that?
Especially on the Xbox end.
Halo's been on sale like $20 off twice already.
No, digital.
Oh, you mean
13 days of the end of the year?
Yeah, that was stupid.
Steam sales, fucking.
Walking Dead was nice. The Trials Evolution Day did well.
It was pretty bad.
There was basically maybe 3 good days, if anything.
It was really bad.
2 guaranteed. I'm just saying a third one just in case. I mean, there's like a bunch of like family games.
So Sony did a pretty good job, and theirs isn't over yet, huh?
What did they do?
They do 3 full weeks. They throw a bunch of stuff on sale for 1 week, but they do 3 weeks. So 1 week is just, you have 1 week to buy these games up.
Okay, kind of like
then the next week, and then the third week.
Yeah.
But Steam's changing every day.
Yeah.
Sony just does it once a week, and their next one, the new one's coming. The last one is coming out tomorrow.
For the new year?
For the last week, I think. I might be wrong. But the first one I picked up a couple games. The second week I picked up a couple games. Sony's was really good. They had a bunch of games, like they did that game company. They were giving their games away for like $6-7, like Journey and Flower and stuff.
Flower's fun.
Yeah, they had they did Papa and Yo, which is one of the new bigger ones. I think it came out of Studio Japan. It was one of the bigger Sony exclusives for PSN. That one I never personally played. It's the one I'm still meaning, because out of the 3 big ones that released this year, which are Journey, Unfinished Swan, and Papa and Yo, those were the 3 major fucking games. That's the one that I'm meaning to get around to, but it looked the least interesting to me, which is why it was the one that I've skipped. Then next year, of course, there's the other really good ones coming out, like the Puppeteer and those 3 that me, you, and Jason talked about that day that we were looking up the videos. Remember, I can't think of the names on them right now. They looked fucking awesome.
Are you talking about? Are those the Sony ones? Or are you talking about the? Because I know that day I think we also looked up the Boom. Was it Blocks Theater? Something. The one by Castle Crasher guys. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah. It was all the same day. So I mean, Sony's got some cool stuff in the works, but they discounted a lot of their Sony only things. They had a decent sale. Microsoft's was atrocious, if you ask me. I didn't spend $1.
No, I didn't either.
I was looking so forward to it.
I even got like Microsoft points for Christmas too, and I damn near
I didn't want anything.
don't see a point yet.
I don't want any of that shit.
I mean, new Trials DLC, it's like $3. So I was like, okay. I mean, I haven't even bought that yet. I was like, all right, I'll wait for it to go on sale too.
Yeah, it was pretty weak. Steam's was pretty good.
Steam's is great,
but
well, they're always good.
The thing is, Steam to me, just from like an outside thing, it seems like they repeat discount the same things, and a lot of things never get discounted.
Yeah,
it's like the same shit over and over and over.
Yeah.
The same thing that was on sale in November or October is on sale now.
There's a lot more. Like, I mean, every year they at least get an update of it, but then like the old stuff, like you also get Batman, you also get the old Far Cry, Grand Theft Auto. There's always going to be those because I think they're always still in high demand to be discounted, for that. And I think that like Far Cry 3 finally went on sale. It actually wasn't on sale the whole time, and it went on sale like $12 off at least. But there's not much more they can do with it. I don't think really.
I wasn't saying with the newer games. It's the same things like Super Meat Boy always goes on sale for $2.
I actually haven't seen it on sale yet.
It was on sale the other day, like 3 days ago.
Oh, it's it's on sale for the Super Indie bundle.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Then they did it right around Thanksgiving. It was on sale for $3, and they did it in the middle of the summer for $3.
What are they supposed to do?
And it's the same game.
What are they supposed to do?
Always. There's millions of games out there.
Yeah, they have like almost all of them. Almost all of the games on there are discounted.
I don't know. It seems to me like it's a lot of repeat. It's really good, and they're really cheap, and they do a good job. But I feel like I don't know. There's a lot of games on there that never go on sale. I don't know.
Usually, some of that is that they can't get a hold of the developer to work out the sale. That'd be me. I mean, literally, they put 75% of the stuff on sale, and that's just me guesstimating right off the bat. I mean, they put a lot of stuff on sale.
Yeah, pretty much. That's why I thought this one was only gonna take like 5 minutes. I didn't really have a whole lot to say about this. The main one I wanted to start talking about was since it's kind of a really, really weak, more alliteration, I figured maybe we could start, me and you a little bit, we could hash it out. We could start discussing how we're going to approach Game of the Year. Because last year, this will be our second Game of the Year.
Yeah, it will be.
Okay. Last year, it was actually our inaugural episode 1. Mm-hmm. We started with Game of the Year from 2011.
Yeah.
We didn't know what we were doing yet. We were still figuring out this podcast. And we just all I kind of liked the approach we took last year, but I don't know if we should do it again. Which was, we pretty much did what I was starting to think we'd do when I was planning it out, what was it, a week or two ago when we were talking about the 10 categories, where we'd kind of be like, okay, we're talking PC right now. Mm-hmm. And then we'll all talk PC for 10, 15 minutes. And we'll kind of hash it out. We'll discuss all of our games that we really liked. Mm-hmm. We'll all just kind of talk about them, bring up good points. And then to close out PC, we go around in a round table and be like, all right, what was your favorite PC game of the year? What was your favorite PC? Mm-hmm. So on and so forth. And we'll kind of go in a circle. And that's it. And then we all and that's what we did last year. Do you kind of remember that?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what we could do is do something similar like that, and I think I remember I brought out 10 categories, remember?
Yeah.
And we could just kind of do that. Or what a lot of the other publications that I see do out there is they'll take... There's 2 other ways we could do it. We can just name the 20 best, between me, you, and Jason. Mm-hmm. We can name the 20 best games that we thought came out this year, and then sit around for an hour and figure out what's the game of the year. Or we could go one by one and name like the 5 best PC games, the 5 best PS3 games, and the 5 PS, and then we hash out each individual category. The problem is, I think the first way is the best, where we each individually pick out our game of the year.
Yeah.
Because, okay, like with PS3,
can't.
You and Jason are gonna really like when we're talking PS3. You guys are gonna be like, well, I don't know.
Yeah, I probably won't even do that category. We'll probably just leave it to you.
But yeah, but
because you can't really contribute to that.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. So if like, and then we're all arguing over like the Xbox one, and the PS3 one comes along, it's just kind of like
that you win.
Or that's the other thing is like I'm not saying like Journey or Unfinished Swan or anything like that is Game of the Year guaranteed, but like it's kind of hard if we all hashed out, if we picked say that the top 20 games of the year, those two would get completely overlooked by you and Jason because you've never fucking played them.
Yeah, same thing with PC. Mine, I don't. Either of you haven't played either of them because there's only two that came out this year that deserve to me, and I don't know you haven't played either of them.
What would be your two?
PlanetSide or World of Tanks.
Oh, you don't think it's Go Wars?
That would be on the list.
I think Diablo's up there too.
Well, it'd be on the list,
yeah.
but mine personally, those are different and they're better. We'll discuss that.
See, that's what I wanted to talk about with you today is like, do we think that maybe because we can't do the top 20? I don't think because, like I said, then say if you the only way the top 20 will work where we can all hash, or even the top 10 where we'd all hash it out. The top 10 games that came out across all platforms. The problem is all three of us would have had to have played
all of them,
all 10 games, or else it won't work.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I want to cross off number 2. The 20 games. Decide that one. I don't care for that one. I really like how we did it last year. Otherwise, the third one was to do each category and throw off like 5-10 games and then all agree on one.
Yeah, but I think you might run into the same problems.
Yeah, because we couldn't all. I would like the first way of how we did it last year.
So let's do that one because I think that's the best one as well.
Yeah.
Okay, then the second thing I wanted to help hash out is a 100%. Because I want to do this in 3 parts. This is the second part. The second part, I want to hash out the categories 100% with you.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay.
I don't know if we're going to remember them all off the top of our head, but I want to recount the categories that we're going to use 100% because we're doing Game of the Year in a couple weeks here.
Yeah.
So we'll figure out the 10. And then the third one is I forgot what else I wanted to do.
Go on.
Oh, the third one, we'll come back to this, was we'll have to ask this of Jason off the air, but I know Jason will listen to this. And me and you right now, what I would like to do is, since we'll have all the categories in front of us, is take this time to recommend to one another, as well as the listeners, this final 2 or 3 weeks, I want to take 5 or 10 minutes with me and you and recommend some games that people may be like, hey, these are going to be in the talk. So if you want to know what we're all talking about, take these 2 or 3 weeks to finish these games up. You know what I mean? See if you can knock a few of these out so you guys can be part of the discussion.
Okay.
So first, like I said, I'd like to take this opportunity and try to figure it out. Obviously, we got PC, 360, PS3. What do you mean by arcade?
That would be download title. So that would be Xbox 360 arcade. That would be PSN.
A download title.
Download titles.
Okay.
Do you agree on that title?
I do.
Okay.
Now, I think you need 2 separate ones. One for handhelds and one for mobile.
Okay.
Because I do think the Vita and 3DS should have a different category than iOS and Android.
Okay. I can agree with that.
Okay.
So that would put us at
6?
7 Well, are we counting Game of the Year?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I thought that was just your heading.
Oh.
Yeah. Then there's the overall Game of the Year across all platforms. So that would be number 7. Yes. Yeah. Okay. I do remember we had 3 more. I just don't remember what the fuck they are.
Let's see. Are we doing genres or are we not?
I think I don't know. We could figure it out today.
Yeah.
If we get too big, because that's the thing. The episode that we do Game of the Year, I think we gotta skip like the tournament and shit that day. Because
maybe
that, or we're gonna have to rush through it.
Yeah, we'll see.
I think this is gonna take a really long time. Like it's gonna count for an hour and a half. Just the topic of the week.
Possibly.
So that's why I was thinking we just like tear through the news and hop in just for that week. But whatever. We can figure that out later. I don't remember what the other handheld arcade. Okay.
So we got those. I'm trying to think. DLC. We did enough of that in here. No. Okay. I mean, the other obvious option would be to do genres themselves.
I don't know. See, I think that's gonna get I don't know if that's going to get into too many then. To sit there and be like, oh, let's do the best shooter of the year, and oh, let's do the best action, the best MMO, the best fucking, I don't know. I think, okay, what do we have here? Oh, Nintendo. That's what we're missing.
Throw in there.
We're missing Nintendo Game of the Year.
I was putting Nintendo because, you know.
Okay, wait, so Game of the Year, PC, PS3, Nintendo, mobile, handheld.
Best graphics.
So we're missing 2, because I remember we had 8.
Oh, you suck so bad.
Oh, indie title.
Indie title?
Because what you're saying with arcade is you mean like
double,
like a Walking Dead,
yeah,
or like
Walking Dead, Swan.
Yeah, stuff like that, and then versus an indie title. So we're missing 1 because I remember we had 10.
You must be drunk.
You're crazy. Are we missing something big? Like we just fucking remembered Nintendo, which is pathetic.
I thought about that, but I wasn't sure if we were gonna do that. But yeah, we did now.
So yeah, fucking right. Look at that. Man, I'll feel really bad if we remember this like a little later on, and we'll be like, "Oh God, how do we forget that?
Yeah,
we're so dumb." Because I really do want this to be the final fucking list.
Yeah. I mean, we have special achievements. We can do achievement list. Best game, best most creative way of that. No.
Like that, right?
Yeah. I got nothing for you. I don't even know.
Can you scroll back down? That was kind of giving me some ideas. Right over meow. PC, PS3.
Yep.
I think that's good, isn't it?
Yeah, I think
Game of the Year.
If we remember one, we'll add it on next week.
It's the 4 major platforms: PC, 360, PS3, and Nintendo. You got mobile, you got handheld.
You got arcade.
Oh,
what?
So then it's full. Okay, because those are the 3 different types, so it's full game. So I think it's arcade, indie, and then like $60 retail game.
Well, wouldn't that be overall game of the year?
No, because Game of the Year could be anything. Game of the Year can be an indie title.
Okay, retail.
So that was the 3 different types of games.
Okay, do that.
And there's our 10. So once again, okay, we got PC, 360, PS3, Nintendo, mobile, handheld, arcade, indie, retail, and then overall Game of the Year. 10 categories.
That should work.
So, for all of us, for me, you, and Jason, that should be our homework when the week before we do this, is to run through and make sure that
I'll just go ahead and free ball it.
you have... you're just going to free ball it?
Free ball it.
See, I can't do that because I think
I'll let you do it.
For me, I think if I don't, I know I was off by a couple months, but stuff like when we first talked about this, I was like, oh, the Binding of Isaac. If I didn't think, I know I was off, and it was technically last year, but if you don't think back to shit that you played in January and February, you're going to totally forget that they were part of this year's discussion. So, all right, fucking A. So should we got a few minutes left. We could, what do you, I'm going to kind of go through what I think maybe some people should play before.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
If you have the means, obviously, whether it be GameFly or borrowing them from a buddy, or, if you're super loaded, just go out and buy them. Yeah, or Redbox them, or,
whatever.
If you still have a Blockbuster or some kind of equivalent in your town, by all means, go and borrow them. I just knock them out one by one.
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's start with PC. Throw a few PC titles out there you think people should fucking play.
I mean, these are free. You might as well. You got World of Tanks, and you also have PlanetSide 2. On top of that, I would definitely say Faster Than Light. And do you have any other ones?
I liked Tribes Ascend a lot, and I liked Diablo a lot. But
those are good ones as well.
Like I say pretty much constantly on the show, PC is my weakest thing, so trust Mark more than me. I am gonna go because I bought a bunch of stuff for the Steam sale, and there's a few more games I want to tear through. Machirium, and Euphoria, and
Floria.
there's one other one I bought that were like all like $2-3
Yeah.
to Steam sale
Yeah.
that I've always wanted to play.
Yeah.
That I never got around to them, and I want to knock those
really
out.
like Euphoria. I think that's 2 or 3 years old now, though.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Excuse
That's
me.
that's a really good game, though.
Yeah.
That'd be another one, but not for this year.
Yeah. So I mean, there's a few games like that I want to go knock out, but aside from that, PC will be the one that I know least about.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, those first 2 are free. Faster Than Light it's on sale on Steam right now, probably for like $2. That one's definitely worth it.
And the big one's Hotline Miami, right?
Oh yeah, you got that one as well. That one's also probably on sale. That one's definitely a good one. I'm probably missing 1 or 2. You know, I'll bring them back up. But you know, those are come out the most at me at least.
Yeah. Fucking A.
360.
360. For me, obviously, Halo 4 is a big one.
I agree on that.
If you haven't played with that. I mean, a lot of great games came out on the 360, but they weren't exclusive to 360.
Is that how we're going to do it?
Well, that's...
The exclusive? Because I mean, basically it would be 360 would be Halo, Forza...
Well, not true, because when we're talking 360, we'll be talking everything.
Okay,
all the
yeah,
stuff
that's what
that
I
came
meant,
across
like-
the summer sale. Yeah.
Okay, I mean, like, can I call Call of Duty in that section? I mean, I wouldn't, but... Like, would that still...
No, that's what retail's for.
Okay.
So 360 will literally... Like, this year is going to be pretty weak for the 360, because it only had 3 retail games.
What was the
And...
third one I'm missing?
I don't know. I'm just guessing here. And it did have a bunch of download-only titles.
Oh, yeah, I know
360
that, yeah.
had a ton of those. It had about 15 or 20 of them.
Yeah, we'll have to get a list for that.
Yeah. Well, that's what we'll hash that all out. But on 360, I mean, I know Mark always talks about Trials as being a great game.
Is that on PS3?
Trials, though.
No.
It's an Xbox only game.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that is definitely one to do.
That stuff like that is what I'm talking about. The
Okay.
arcade
Yeah,
games.
see, that's the thing,
That's what'll be Xbox's saving grace.
See, I don't know like a lot of that because I don't have the PS3 anymore, so I don't know what's exclusive, what's not. If it doesn't say Microsoft, and I actually am looking at it all the time, I guess.
The PS3 was far from how it was last year. Last year it was ridiculous. They released like 50 games.
Yeah.
This year, even PlayStation only had 4 or 5 retail games and maybe another 15 downloadable games.
Okay.
The thing is that the quality was there with PlayStation this year. Theirs is actually going to be a tough one. They came out with some great games. So,
What would you say are some notable titles?
are we done with Xbox then?
I got none.
Okay. PlayStation. Journey obviously shouldn't be missed. Unfinished Swan is very interesting because although I don't know if it was as good as Journey was, it's an excellent game. But the thing is, that game company took 3 games to achieve the excellence that was Journey. It took them a while. Flow was the worst. Flower got better. Journey's even better still. Okay, and I can't remember the actual company who makes the Unfinished Swan, but their game was just shy of being as good as Journey, and it's only their first game. So I can't wait to see that game. Whoever made them, I can't wait to see their Journey, their third game in their series. Because if they just keep getting better, just like that game company did, there'll be some good news for them.
Nice.
Aside from them, you had a lot of HD remakes, which I know weren't. They're technically new games, but
Yeah.
they're technically not.
Yeah.
So I don't know how you count them. You did have a new.
We're also seeming to count a lot of arcade games in the 360 PS3 talk too.
You did have a lot of HD classics actually came to fucking PS3 exclusively this year. It was ridiculous. They also had the new Ratchet and Clank Full Frontal Assault came out this year. They had PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale. That was another big one that came out. And aside from that, I'd have to look at a list, but I'm struggling to think of titles myself that came out. Aside from a lot of digital only. Like I know they got both of the Oddworlds this year in HD, which is weird because they were both original Xbox exclusives. They were never on the PS2. And now PlayStation got the sole rights to the HD collections, and Xbox 360 doesn't get them, even though they were original Xbox games. And I'm talking about Stranger's Wrath and Munch's Odyssey, which just came out this past week, which I still have to buy and check out how they did that in HD as well. Those are only on the PSN. So it was a good one. It was a good one.
Cool.
There's there's a lot of good the PS3s, the ones not to miss. Sony PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale, not because it's Game of the Year quality, but it's a game that shouldn't be missed just to see what Sony did to try to combat Smash Brothers. Just to see Sony's shot at it.
Mm-hmm.
Aside from every Vita game is a Sony exclusive because that was only out this year. Like every Vita game.
Well, you can put that in the handheld. Well, yeah, I know,
but they are Sony. That's gonna be a little hazy.
Yeah,
but because
this is just PS3.
Yeah, I'll get down to handhelds later.
We'll
anyway.
have to break down the categories a bit better as well.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing. Should we be calling this Sony or should we be calling this just PS3?
Probably just Sony.
And then should we just be calling the 360 Microsoft?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
Cool.
So yeah, pretty much all 40 some odd titles that are on the Vita. The big ones not to miss on the Vita I'll get to when we talk about handhelds. And download, you may take different things away from it than I did. I could see that Journey was the better game, but me personally, I liked Unfinished Swan better. But both of those really shouldn't be missed if you have the opportunity to get them. Aside from that, that should wrap up Sony.
Cool.
Yeah, they had a lot of great HD collections, but I mean, if you'd never played them, they're great. But if you already played them, they're just HD collections. They're cool, but whatever.
Yeah. Nintendo.
Did
the new Pikmin come out?
And you okay?
Damn it.
For me, I think new Super Mario Brothers 2 on the 3DS is a great game. Mario Wii U was another excellent game that probably shouldn't be missed.
They need Mario Kart.
Mario Kart 7.
They need Mario Kart.
And Mario Party 9.
Do you like that?
I liked it.
Okay.
It's probably the only Wii game I've enjoyed in the last 2 years.
I still have my Wii. It just doesn't get many games bought for it.
Yeah.
If it's not Pikmin.
I heard, which I'll probably be doing a bit of the pirating of it.
You bastard.
No, just because I don't buy anything for that Wii.
Yeah.
Whatever. And I'll probably only play it for 10 minutes, which is why I don't think it's worth the investment for me, because I don't like RPGs.
You can check it out.
Japanese
Last
RPGs.
Story.
But I heard Xenoblade Chronicles
that too, yeah.
is supposed to be awesome, but I don't even like the best JRPGs.
Yeah.
So if this thing falls anything short of the best one ever made, I'll probably lose interest in 15 minutes.
You just check it out from work.
But I want to see what all the hype's all about. That's the thing. So I want to at least experience it for a few minutes so I can understand when people are talking about it. I could actually hold a conversation with them. Because as it sits, I've never even seen a loading screen for it. So how can I...
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which is why I wouldn't buy it. Because I already know I'm not going to like that game.
Cool.
That'll be my Nintendo.
Mobile.
Any mobile games you can recommend?
I really like Bike Race. It's basically Trails, but it's more of a head-to-head kind of thing. It's fun. Me and 6, 7 of my buddies play it, so that's kept me interested longer than I think any mobile game has. I don't know if Drag Racing came out this year, but Drag Racing early in the year, I know that kept my interest for a while at least, but I lost interest in it eventually.
I know the big one I liked was NBA Jam, actually, on a cell phone. I couldn't believe how well they did that. Yeah. Of course, it's not truly a cell phone. I was playing on the Samsung Note, which is
huge,
basically a 6-inch fucking phone.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, you're almost playing on a mini tablet, but they actually did a really, really, really good job with it. And as much shit as I give iOS, I really enjoyed the 20 minutes I spent with Scribblenauts on Jason's iPad.
Scribblenauts is cool.
But I think that's more of Scribblenauts being a fun game than iOS actually making a fun game.
Yeah.
I really don't like...
Yeah, no, it is. Scribblenauts is just cool.
Yeah, I'm not about mobile gaming, so whatevs.
What would you pick up on the handheld this year?
Handheld. That's another case that I think you should definitely include New Super Mario Brothers 2. Kid Icarus was a lot of fun on the 3DS.
Did Unit 13 Tekken come out this year or no?
Yeah.
It did? I'm getting mine Unit 13.
Yeah, that's what I was going to... I'm trying to knock out Nintendo first. The other, besides Mario and Kid Icarus, I think... I haven't personally played it, but I know a lot of people enjoyed Kingdom Hearts 3D. I just don't care about Kingdom Hearts, so whatever. I don't have
3DS, so I didn't pick it up.
I never put any time. Well, yeah, I play off other people's 3DSs.
Yeah.
I don't own one either. For the Vita, I could tell you that the best titles are Mutant Blobs from Outer Space or whatever it's called, the Uncharted game, Unit 13, PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale is actually an excellent game on handheld. Trying to think what else. Mortal Kombat actually did a really, really good job on handheld as well. And Assassin's Creed Liberation. Those are the big ones if you have a Vita. I hear great things about Persona 4, but I haven't tried that yet.
Yeah, I've heard good things too.
But aside from those 5 games I'm listing and the possibility of Persona 4, most of the rest of the library is forgettable at this point. I have at least tried them at some point or another, whether it be borrowing them from work or just bringing my Vita to work and popping them in my system for 10 or 15 minutes just to see what it's like.
Yeah.
And like I said, most of them are forgettable or bad ports. Like I know Lego Batman 2, instead of downscaling the PS3 version, they high resolutioned the DS version.
Weird.
So you don't even fucking use the second joystick and stuff. And then like with FIFA and Madden, they call them 13, but you get 2012's year with roster updates because they didn't have enough time to port them over from the Vita. So you're getting last year's games on the. So a lot of stuff like that is just bad. I know Burnout a lot of people liked, but it looked bad, like really grainy on the Vita. So I don't think that was a very good game either. But yeah, like I said, I think Assassin's Creed, Uncharted, Unit 13, Mutant Blobs, and with the possibility of Persona 4, which I heard is great too, but I haven't played it. Those would be the games that I definitely would check out if you're new to the Vita world. Cool. Stay away from Call of Duty, stay away from Resistance.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
So what do you think about... Do we even have to do the rest of those, or we kind of hit them already?
We could run through it real quick, I guess.
What are arcade titles? Mine would be Trials Evolution and Walking Dead.
Yeah, mine's Walking Dead, Unfinished Swan, and Journey, for sure.
Cool.
For shizzle.
Pushes.
Indie.
I don't really know what can...
I stay away from indie.
Yeah, I mean...
I play them for like 10 minutes at a time.
Hotline Miami, whatever the hell it is. I don't remember at this point.
Mine's probably the one that I just bought the other day. I can't think what it's
called. And FTL. FTL would be indie title.
Mm-hmm.
FTL and Hotline Miami.
Yeah.
Those two would be indie.
Yep. Retail.
Oh, this basically just means game of the year almost.
In most cases. For me, it's gonna be like Spec Ops would be the one that you probably didn't play that you should.
Yeah, that'd be.
Halo 4.
Oh, maybe we should do a title, a thing for that. Best game you didn't play.
Maybe that's what it was instead of retail.
Yeah, probably. Whatever. We'll figure it out.
We might have 11.
Oh.
Wow.
Off by 11.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spec Ops is probably the best game you didn't play.
I could agree with that. Or, well, actually, I'd either argue that or XCOM.
Yeah, XCOM is another good one.
Overall, basically, best retail.
I probably throw... Halo's definitely in there for me.
I actually don't think you would be very disappointed. If you like open world games, best retail, I'd probably put Far Cry 3 on the list.
Okay. That's the one I do got to check out before we do this. Aside from that, I'm trying to think back earlier in the year what the fuck came out.
Oh, Mass Effect 3. I'd say Mass Effect 3 for one of the best retail of the year.
There you go.
You look tired.
I had a lot of disappointments this year.
You did.
Stuff like the new James Bond and Medal of Honor and Call of Duty on the Vita and Resistance on the Vita and fucking... I had a year of
crying?
Not crying, just stuff that should have been better and it fucking wasn't. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
We'll have 10 major categories and the best game you didn't play.
Sounds good. And if we think of something else, we'll try.
We'll try around there. If you guys think there was anything we missed, this would be the week to include it, because I don't know exactly when we're doing Game of the Year. It might be next week. It might be in 2 weeks.
It'd probably be 2 weeks.
Something like that.
I say 2 weeks.
But yeah, if
we should make a solid day of it. 2 weeks? That would fall on like the 14th or something.
The other thing I still didn't decide is if we're going to dedicate
13th.
one show to it or 2 shows to it.
We'll see how much we get through.
Yeah, because the last thing I want to do is be rushed.
Literally, I think we should. If we're running over on, I think the 13th will be our Game of the Year cast.
Okay.
And if we start running over, we'll spill it over to the next week.
We'll just do 2 weeks then.
Yeah, if it comes to that.
Okay.
Matters on time, you know.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. We should just skip the whole show that week and just make it the Game of the Year. We say, hey, we do our roundtable.
We could probably do that.
We do Game of the Year, and the whole cast is Game of the Year.
Yeah, we
skip everything. News is weak this whole month. January's gonna suck.
Yeah, probably.
Not a whole lot's coming out. This is why it's a good time to do it. So, yeah, we'll figure that out. But anyway, if there's anything you guys think we need to include, or if you guys want to make a suggestion to everybody out there, you can throw it in the comments. We'll give it a shout out next week to announce it in case people don't read the comments, or if they download us directly, they'll never see your comments. So we could throw it out there for you. If there's a game you want to recommend out to the forward compatible community, if something you think people should check out before we do this, or maybe if you guys have a suggestion for me, Mark, and Jason, something we should run out and borrow from work real quick that you really enjoyed that we didn't even mention, because we can't play every game either. There's too much stuff out there, so
I play them all.
I play everything ever. So, yeah, throw all that stuff in the comments this week, because this is pretty much your last chance to voice anything before we do this Game of the Year talk. And the other thing, I think the Game of the Year talk is going to be very spoilerific.
Possibly.
That's the reason I want everybody to run out and try. That's why I wanted to do this. It's like, run out and try these games, because if you have no interest in these games, we're probably going to be we're going to be ruining some stuff. We're going to be talking about the endings. And
yeah, possibly.
So that's how we'll probably have to hash it out. So yeah, get on that. Go play them shits.
Yeah. Feel like 2 weeks.
No. So, that's good, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm sleepy.
This has been episode 47-ish.
Yep. Yeah, 47-ish.
Thanks for tuning in. Catch us next week, same time, same place.
Goodbye.
Yeah, we totally forgot. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Goodbye.
Bye.
See you in 2013.
Yeah.
Maybe Jason will be alive in 2013.
Possibly.
This is kind of like an Easter egg. We should put this at the end of the song.
Later.
Yeah, this is the Easter egg.
Yeah, Easter egg.
Thanks for like listening for like a year almost.
Yeah, full year. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks for everybody. New
Hopefully,
listeners, old listeners.
yeah. Hopefully, 2013 kicks as much ass as this one did.
Yeah, even Jason wishes this, even though he's dead.
Let us know if anybody actually catches this at the end. If anybody sticks through to the end.
Yeah, I know. We'll see.
All right, later, guys. See you next year.
Tony's big penis.
Yeah.